Okay, true story. Last week, I was so tired. I looked at my colleague and I meant to say, I'm so busy, I can't see straight. But you know what I actually said? I said, I'm so busy, I can't smell straight. He just looked at me and asked if I had a cold. Have you ever said something in English that was just completely wrong? Today, we're talking about those bad days and funny mistakes, and we'll help you fix them.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Always amazing, and sometimes I can't smell straight, apparently. Welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here. Today is all about real life. We all have bad days, right? And when you're learning English, a bad day can feel even worse.
Yes, but it's also when we make the funniest mistakes, and that's okay. Making mistakes means you're trying. By the end of this episode, you'll have some simple, natural phrases to talk about your bad day, and you'll learn from some common, funny errors so you can sound more confident.
Exactly. We'll share some stories, teach you the vocabulary, and have a little practice together. It's going to be fun, I promise.
So let's start with the bad day. Max, how do you know you're having a bad day? What's the first sign for you?
Oh, for me, it's usually in the morning. I wake up and I just think, ugh, everything feels difficult. A simple phrase I always use is, I'm just having one of those days.
I love that one. One of those days, it's like a secret code. Everyone understands it means a bad, frustrating day. You don't need to explain everything.
Right. Let's break that down for a second. It's a very common idiom. You can say, it's just one of those days, or I'm having one of those days. And everyone will nod and understand. Try saying it with me, everyone. I'm having one of those days. Perfect. Another one I use all the time is nothing is going right. Maybe you spill your coffee, then you miss the bus, then you forget your password. It feels like the universe is against you. Nothing is going right.
Yes, that's the feeling. And it's often a series of small things. So, a great, simple phrase for that is it's just one thing after another. You drop your toast, then it rains, then your computer is slow, one thing, then another, then another.
Let's practice that one. Repeat after us. It's one thing after another. Good. Now let's get a little more specific about feelings. Max, if you're very tired on your bad day, what do you say?
I say, I'm exhausted or I'm wiped out. Wiped out is a more informal, fun way to say you have no energy left.
And if you're frustrated, maybe you're trying to put together some furniture and it's not working.
Oh, I get so frustrated. I would say, I'm so fed up with this, or this is so annoying. Fed up means you have had enough. You can't take anymore.
Those are all great. So we have one of those days, nothing is going right, one thing after another, exhausted, wiped out, and fed up. These are your tools for describing a bad day.
And remember, you can mix them. You can say, I'm just having one of those days. I'm completely wiped out, and it feels like one thing after another.
Beautiful. Now, the most important part. What do you say when someone tells you they are having a bad day? This is how we show empathy, how we show we care.
This is so important. The simplest and best thing to say is, I'm sorry to hear that. It's kind and professional.
Yes, if it's a friend, you can be more casual. You can say, that's rough, or that sucks. Now, that sucks is very, very informal. Use it with friends, but maybe not with your boss.
Good point. You can also ask, is there anything I can do to help? Or just offer some comfort. I hope your day gets better.
Let's all practice being a good friend. Repeat after me. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. I hope your day gets better.
Excellent. You're already learning how to navigate a bad day in English.
Okay, quick question for you. Imagine you want to say you are very surprised. Which sentence do you think is correct? A, I was shocked to the core, or B, I was shocked to the bone.
Ooh, that's a good one. Think about it. Which one sounds right? We use core for deep feelings, right? Like shock to the core. But we also say chilled to the bone. It's tricky.
We'll give you the answer in just a moment, and it's a mistake even intermediate learners make, so don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back. So the answer to our little quiz is A. I was shocked to the core is the correct idiom.
Yes, shocked to the core means you are deeply, deeply surprised. Chilled to the bone is for when you are very, very cold. It's easy to mix them up.
And that leads us perfectly into the funny mistakes. We all make them. Lily, you already told us about your can't smell straight problem.
I did, and I have another one. Early on, I wanted to tell a friend that the weather was very humid, wet and heavy air. But I confused the word humid with humble. So I said, it's so humble today. My friend was very confused. He said, you mean the weather is modest?
That's a great one. Humid and humble sound a little similar, but they are very different. My classic mistake was with the words embarrassed and pregnant. This is a very famous one for English learners.
Oh no, what did you say?
I meant to say I was so embarrassed when I forgot his name, but I said I was so pregnant. The person I was talking to had a very, very surprised face.
Oh, Max, that is a big difference. Yes, everyone, be very careful with those two words, embarrassed and pregnant. They do not mean the same thing.
Definitely not. So let's look at some common mix-ups. One big category is false friends, words that look similar to words in your language but mean something different.
For example, in Spanish, embarazada means pregnant. So a Spanish speaker might accidentally say, I'm embarrassed when they mean I'm pregnant. It happens all the time.
Another common one is with the word sensible. In English, a sensible person is practical and smart, but in French, sensible means sensitive. So a French speaker might say, don't shout, I'm very sensible, meaning they are sensitive, but it sounds like they're saying they are very practical, which is funny.
Right. So if you mean you have strong feelings, say sensitive. If you mean you are practical and make good decisions, say sensible.
Another funny one is with food. Lily, what's the difference between I am full and I am pregnant?
Okay, this is important. After a big meal, you should say, I'm full. This means you cannot eat more. Do not say, I'm pregnant, unless you know you're actually going to have a baby.
Very important life advice right here on Mr. Englishman. Another simple but common mistake is with fun and funny. Can you explain, Lily?
Of course, fun means something that makes you laugh. A comedy movie is funny. A clown is funny. Fun means something is enjoyable. Playing a game with friends is fun. Going to a party is fun. So you might say, that comedian is so funny. Watching his show is so much fun.
Perfect. So, to recap our mistakes, careful with embarrassed and pregnant, sensible and sensitive, full and pregnant, again, not for food, and fun and funny.
And remember the one from the beginning, shocked to the core for surprise and chilled to the bone for cold.
So there you have it. Bad days happen to everyone everywhere, but now you have the English words for them.
And remember, your funny mistakes are just stories for later. They mean you are brave, you are trying, and you are learning. Don't be afraid to speak.
We believe in you, and we want to hear from you. This is your call to action. Tell us in the comments about a funny English mistake you made, or tell us about your bad day using one of our new phrases, like I'm having one of those days. We read every single comment and we love connecting with you.
Yes, share your stories. It helps all of us learn together. And stay until the end for a bonus tip from Max about a very, very common pronunciation mistake.
Oh, this is a good one. You don't want to mispronounce this word in a restaurant. Okay, for everyone still here, the bonus tip is about the word sheet, like a bed sheet. Many learners pronounce it too similarly to a very, very bad word. The trick is to make sure you say the sh sound clearly, sheet, not the other word. Practice that, sheet.
Very important advice. Okay, that's all for today.
Thank you so much for listening and practicing with us. You are amazing for working on your English.
Keep practicing, don't be afraid to make mistakes, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.